This is Gerardo Del Real live from the 2025 New Orleans Investment Conference. Joining me today at the tail end of the conference is the newly appointed CEO of Daura Gold, Mr. Mark Sumner. Mark, congratulations, man.
Thanks very much, Gerardo. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Listen, you've been pivotal and instrumental in a lot of the work that has gone on getting Daura to the point that it's at now. And I think you're finally at that inflection point where the company's starting to people are starting to understand the company's strategic positioning. Can we talk about where the company is right now and just what your vision is now as the newly appointed CEO moving forward?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, as you know, we did a financing last month, so we're very well financed going forward. In terms of strategy and positioning, we're a multi-project portfolio right now. We're highly focused in Peru on our Antonella project and the prospectivity there because it's tremendous discovery potential. But we've got Yanamina with a maiden resource coming in sometime early in the new year. We've just announced the option on Cerro Bio, which
great project, by the way.
It gives Daura a spectacular optionality and discovery potential in a very prolific precious metals district. So, in terms of strategy, we can move all of these projects, which are all at various levels of advancement, move them all forward in tandem with a full bank account. And play on the bull market.
Let's talk about that bank account, and I want to touch on specifically Cerro Bio. That's a project I really like. Can you give us an overview on the project, and then can you give me an idea of how you plan to advance that via the drill bit?
Yeah, sure. So Cerro Bio is a spectacular project. It's in the Deseado Massif in Argentina. South of Cerro Negro, where Newmont has a multi-million ounce deposit. West of Cerro Vanguardia, multi-million ounce Anglo-Gold Ashanti deposit. It's a former Barrick project. It's got a spectacular data set. We've just brought in Stuart Mills as our new VPX, and Stuart's got extensive experience in the Deseado Massif with Cerro Vanguardia specifically, so we're very well positioned to firm up those drill targets and get drilling on that project early in the next year. So the way that the agreement is structured is really advantageous for us because it allows us to go out into Cerro Bio, drill the top 5 drill targets early in the new year without blowing our treasury and without pivoting to Argentina. We can still focus heavily on everything that we're doing in Peru. But that's the idea. We're running some IP very shortly, so the guys will be in Argentina next month, later this month. And we'll start that IP survey and then firm up the drill targets, and we should be drilling late January, early February.
So you'll be able to drill while advancing the permitting at Antonella, while simultaneously getting ready to publish a resource estimate at the other project.
Correct. It's a lot of activity, a lot of action, but all good stuff.
Where's the market cap at?
It's about 25 million right now, 26 million at 32 cents. So it's been very well supported. We did the financing in October at 25 cents. So we've held pretty strong above 30 cents since then, and good volumes. So stock's holding well. You
mentioned the tiny market cap. People are starting to notice the strategic position that you have around Highlander.
Yeah.
What's the runway there? What's their market cap? And I'll preface it by saying, obviously, they're further along the line. They've delivered spectacular results. But I mean, I'm no geologist, but I could look at the trend there and see that they're pushing up directly on trend, right?
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, Highlander's right around a $500 million market cap. Coincidentally, the same week that we announced our financing in October, they announced an $80 million financing, and they upsized it to 85 or 86 million, bought deal and closed that. So they're probably sitting on $100 million. After that, they delivered the highest grade drill results from the Bonita project, which is directly on trend with Antonella to date, and a standout hole of about 23 meters at 15.5 grams. Intercept is less than 100 meters from the Daura border, and so we've got that project surrounded on effectively all 4 sides. We've mapped those veins at surface, and we continue to do so. As we've said before, we're going to run geophysics and map those structures and get a view on how that all ties together undercover. So at this stage, they're advancing quickly. They've got a lot of money in the bank. They'll continue drilling, and we're going to play catch up. We're going to rush as fast as we can, get these drill permits put in place, get our environmental impact assessment done, so that we can start turning drills in Antonella as soon as we can.
It's a lot of catalysts for the rest of the year in 2026, sir.
There's a lot of action, absolutely.
Mark, pleasure.
Gerardo, thanks very much.